Hello everybody and welcome to my weekend playthroughs. It's another Super Wars game, but this will happen on the weekends, and I enjoy the Z series, so I know I beat this game twice already, so I know what I'm getting into. I'm gonna have to start a new game because my last recording session completely failed. I had this crashing issue with remote joy light, and I think I fixed it. Okay, so this is our protagonist, well, the original character here for this game, and he is my favorite character of the Super Wars series, along with Brasta, which is the robot you see there. And if you change the blood types here, it changes his spirits, but I believe the standard one is just fine. So let's go with that. Now this will be I don't want to say 100% SR point run because I won't be going through some stages. And I believe that might confuse people, think I'm getting like every single secret there is, which I'm not going to. But I am getting every SR point I can, and I'm gonna try to get it in every single stage. So, yeah. And these will only be going up during the weekends, so expect 2 stages a week, so I don't get burnt out on this kind of stuff. And then some dialogue, which I don't care about. And like the problem I had with recording this is that the recording would crash, and the game hasn't done that yet. I mean, I hope I can go through an entire stage without crashing, but I have to use the quick save frequently. Some new characters and the Brasta, yeah! I love this song. Alright, this is a quick save. You just press all the way through. If you press X, at least after you saved it, at least once, you will be taken back to the title screen. And you'll have to go through some dialogue, which you can't skip. This is the options over here. You can change the BGM of your mech. Right here, you just pick your mech and you can change the BGM there. Some other settings, I don't really know what they do, so I'm not going to mess with those. Okay. I don't know what all these are exactly. I know this is phase M, so you don't want to do that. Alright, we have a spirit here, and so let's use that, which is focus. Now, to get the SR point in this stage, we need to kill all enemies within 3 turns. So this should be going up tomorrow, I guess. And you can skip certain animation sequences with the square, so you can skip right to the enemy, you can skip right to your animation with the square button. There is no speed up like Z3. And what you're seeing here is a dynamic kill. Now, dynamic kills only occur when you kill an enemy with your move. It gives an extra animation. Although I believe that this move has a dynamic kill. Otherwise I'm wrong, but anyway, if you don't kill the enemy, it just does the move and that's it. But like that little action and animation where it goes around the enemy, I believe is only because he did the dynamic kill. Now we want to make sure we do the strongest move just so we can make sure we all kill them in one hit. Very soon I'm going to see it again. And unfortunately, we can't get to that guy. There might be. I don't believe we need focus right now. So let's just go out there and use. Yep, and we're gonna use focus because if we miss, we're screwed. In my previous recording, I messed up because the game. The character that comes in later to help us out missed, and he had like a 92% chance, like you saw there. So if you feel the Super Wars, if you can miss, you probably will. If it ain't 100%, you're screwed. Now that's pretty much it. Although the enemies will hit you every fucking time, they hit you with a 1% chance. Although I did have a And Jay had him as a zinger. Zinger Z. Oh, it might have been Mazen Kaiser who dodged with a 99% chance of getting hit. It was great. It was against a boss too. I think I was up in the day just so I could dodge a little bit more frequently. But either way. I guess what you can call Super Robot Wars veteran, expert, whatever you want to call it. I love this series, so Alright, no, this is the enemy phase counts as part of the first turn. It's when they end their turn is when it actually ends. So one of my favorite things that Kuro says is like attack combat pattern, something like that. I'm assuming he's saying attack combat pattern, which is, you know, ACP over there, and I love it. So cool, man. And the dimensional beasts, or the Genju, which are pretty cool. Moves can use different stuff. Like this move, I believe could use energy. Moves either use ammo or energy, and I don't believe this game does, but Z3 has one move that uses both. But I believe those are rare, and that was only for Gundam. Yes. Because of his satellite cannon, because he could use it anywhere. That's Crow. He's badass, like I said. And he's also very much in depth. Yes, that's the sort of thing he has. He's always in depth. Depth. He has a lot of money to pay off. And you can tell the difference between like if you make like a sound like coin dropping, you can tell the difference. Like that's how he sort of. I would say I would wait till the story explains it, but none of you. I assume none of you watch. You can actually understand Japanese, so. All right. So what's this? What can you do? This only can do that right now. So let's do that. Let's skip. We can skip up the square. Yes, this is Wu-Fei from Gundam Wing. This is not from the movie though. This is from like the anime series, I guess. I'm not really too familiar with Gundam Wing. Like the first season, I think this is where this Wu-Fei is from. So, because most Super Wars just skip any of the anime and just go straight to the movie, where it says Gundam Wing has like actual wings. Okay, so focus. If you look at the description thing there, or you can try to memorize how the kanji or characters look up there, focus. But this is focus, and how I remember it is by looking at the description, looking for the 30%. So if you're looking at a Super Wars game and you see 30%, you might want to go use that move. This is the third turn. So, alright, so use attack combat pattern. Take care of that. Genju up here. So now we gotta take one of these guys out. Now the best way to do that would be to have some sort of sense. Yeah, sense works out just fine. Hang on. So this Genjus, if you can, there's a spirit called scan where you can see this information on an enemy. But if you look here, you can see his range of attack, which is 1 through 5. So he can attack. That's it. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can definitely hit us if we move over here. So I use sense. So I may just want to. So he can attack me. So all right, let's save. Let's do a quick save here. I'm not playing in an emulator this time. And let's attack him. We won't be able to finish him off. But what we will be able to do is damage him enough where we can finish him off on their turn. Now, I'm not sure when the 3 turns actually start. I'm not sure whether to get the SR point in this stage, you need to defeat all enemies within 3 turns. I may not have done that, kill him. Alright. So we gotta hope we can defeat them. Alright. He's attacking me. Oh, what would they do? Alright, we can do that. So, I haven't actually gotten hit yet by these guys, so... That's, oh, Jesus, that's painful. Anyway, I will hurt him, and then that other guy will attack us just the same. I will be uploading these once a day. Well, I'll be uploading one stage a day, just for simplicity's sake. And it's just easier to organize. Because some person might want to go to a specific stage. And with that, all the enemies are defeated within 3 turns. And do I get the SR point? Yes, I got it. I don't believe you actually get extra money in this game for getting an SR point, but I got the SR point. And I'm pretty sure if you just play the game like normal, you can get them without even realizing what the objectives are. They aren't entirely difficult on their own, but they do give an extra challenge to the game. The game hasn't crashed yet, so that's a good start, if anything. So this is good. This is good. Yeah. Looks like I fixed the crashing issue I've been having, so that's good. So PSP recordings are a go. Okay. For what I remember, going 1 will essentially take you to the super robots. I'm be taking a mix of routes here, and I want to go with the real robot routes this time. I'll be taking a mixture of routes instead of just sticking with one route, like how I usually play Super Robot game for the first time. First playthrough, pick all the first options. Second playthrough, pick all the second options. That's how I do it. But for this playthrough, since I've already done that, I've done 2 playthroughs of this game. I'm going to pick the second option right here because I want to go with the Gundam route first. Because I believe here we go with Gundam 00 or whatever it's called. So let's go with the second route here. And that's our depth. That's Crow's depth. So there was all those 9s were zeros, and there was a 1 in front of the first 9. And now he had 1. He had 1 G. So 1 gold. Alright, so this is your menu here. This, you can just look at pilots. You know, you can see that all of his moves. He has more moves here now. They've more unlocked. Some moves require a certain amount of will to be able to use. You see here, he requires 100 out of however many wills he starts with. He starts with 105 will, it looks like. Oh, no, never mind. The left has the requirements on the bottom here. You can see EN there. If you look on the bottom part of the screen there. So, like, you need 105 will out of, you start with 100 to use these moves over here. But you should get them is pretty fast, considering killing an enemy will give you a decent amount of will. Okay, so this screen here, you get pilot points or PP every time you defeat an enemy. There is a way to. You will have pilots that you won't be using. There's a way for them to get some of that PP experience and other stuff like that later once you get a bunch of pilots. Now here's where you can learn special skills to help your pilot. Now some of these skills, like after you kill an enemy, you can move again. The Z2 has like a bunch of like crazy freaking skills, and I don't remember all what they are. You can move again, like you have to have a certain amount of will though. The ones you probably won't be wanting to get first is E here and B. These 2 things with E and B. You gotta remember these things because they're in pretty much in the entirety of Z. You're not sure about the first Z, but from here onward they're in here. If you can't remember any other ones, remember this one because they're all. This one reduces your EN consumption of your moves by 80%. No, not by 80%. Instead of 20%, I should say, because you only use you have to use 80% of whatever it is. You only use 80% instead of 100%. So if it took 100 yen to use a move, now it's 80 yen essentially. B increases your ammo by 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5. It multiplies whatever ammo removed by 1.5. It can help. These are probably the first things you want to go for. After you've gotten to those, go here and raise the frick out of evade, because this is evade for your pilot here, and it's great if nothing can hit them. Defense is good too. You might want to go for defense for super robots, or like Mazinger and I guess Getter, but Getter can get pretty fast too. Or you could try them to get to evade, so mooks have a harder time of hitting them. So instead of having them 100% chance, they have a 50-50 chance of hitting a Mazinger or something like that. Let's see here. This is where you can just look at the robots. Same thing as here. So here you go look at the pilot before you look at the robot. Here is the upgrades, and this is the parts. We don't have any parts on us right now. I don't believe there's a store in this game, so parts. Okay. Now what I like about the Z series is pretty easy to upgrade your robots. Your robots. So like look at this. No, wait. So, alright, this is HPEN. I believe this is defense. This is accuracy. And no, excuse me. This is HPEN. Defense. Mobility, accuracy. Those are the things that are here. Things that you might want to consider for its robot. Does it use a lot of EN for its move? If it does, either get it, the E, whatever the fuck is in Japanese, first, or focus on upgrading their EN. EN doesn't take that much money to upgrade. You can see I can upgrade to half already over here, 210. But Brasa doesn't really need that. So what you want to focus on first, I guess, would be mobility, because he'll go faster. So mechs and pilots have sort of different stats, just sort of because some pilots can go into different mechs. So it's only not a lot pilots can do that. So I'll do this, and down here is your damage for your moves. So it costs quite a bit to actually upgrade your moves to max, but it shouldn't take that long to do this. You get a lot of money. You'll get a lot of money, trust me. And this is part, like I said. This is like the dictionary for certain stuff and abilities. Don't matter. This is the options again. This is save. That's slowed. Remember to press save. Let's see. That's my first save file. So you can see here I played for 34 hours. That's a long time. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. And this is system data. And so it remembers the different pathways, because if you can reload. You can, after you beat the game, you can reload the game with your save file, and you end up. I believe it's almost all the money you had originally. I believe they give you like a certain percentage of the money you had throughout the whole, the entire game. But it's still a bunch of money. Like, it's enough money where you can upgrade Brasta right from after the first stage. So this will be the first episode of Super Robot War Z2 Hakai, I believe something like that. Anyway, I'll see you guys again next time, whatever that is. Bye.